And where are the board of deputies now?
They're in the UK representing British Jews.
They're representing British Jews. Who voted for them to represent British Jews?
Did you vote for them? You're not even Jewish.
No,
Are you Jewish?
I'm Jewish.
You're in our country. Do you support
it's fine.
I don't think that's relevant.
So, can I ask you something?
Because I'm asking you because I'm a journalist.
This works both. I'm a journalist. This works both ways.
So what
Do you support Palestinian state being recognised?
What I want to know.
I'll answer your question once you answer one of mine.
I'll
answer your question once you answer one of mine.
I am not giving my opinion because I am a neutral reporter for
You're a neutral reporter.
What I would like to know.
What I would like to know is, do you support the state of Palestine being recognised under the Palestinian Authority?
And what I would like to know.
Will you answer that question?
No, wait.
You support a terrorist state. Come on.
The media is biased against Israel, and everybody knows it. Take a look at this clip over here with Tommy Robinson, the British journalist, who's in Israel right now doing some documentaries and some interviews. But take a look at what happens. This reporter from a very left-leaning channel comes over to him, basically trying to write a hit piece. And when she comes over to him, he tells her exactly the bias that her channel embodies. So watch this debate over here. It gets pretty heated. We'll watch it together and then talk about it. But first, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Check this out.
Channel 4 News.
Channel 4 News?
Yeah, that's us.
So all you do is lie. So whatever you're going to ask, you've travelled all the way here, probably on a propaganda piece, to try and attack me. Let me tell you. Can I tell you the answer quickly, and then you can ask your question? More people are going to watch our video than yours.
Fine.
You have become totally irrelevant in every aspect. You lie. You smeared Israel. You're on the side of Hamas. You're humiliation, and no one cares what you say anymore. Now,
but what I'm interested to know is that the Board of Deputies of British Jews says you're a thug. And they say that you represent the worst of Britain.
And where are the board of deputies now?
They're in the UK representing British Jews.
They're representing British Jews. Who voted for them to represent British Jews?
Did you vote for them? You're not even Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
I'm Jewish.
You're in our country. Do you support
it's fine.
I don't think that's relevant.
So, can I ask you something?
Because I'm asking you because I'm a journalist.
This works both. I'm a journalist. This works both ways.
So what
Do you support Palestinian state being recognised?
I'll
answer your question once you answer one of mine. I'll answer your question once you answer one of mine.
I am not giving my opinion because I am a neutral reporter for
You're a neutral reporter.
What I would like to know.
What I would like to know is, do you support the state of Palestine being recognised under the Palestinian Authority?
And what I would like to know.
Will you answer that question?
No, wait.
You support a terrorist state. Come on. You support a terrorist state. You've flown into Israel whilst you support a terrorist state.
And please don't invoke the Jewish community because there's a lot. I walk the streets with Tommy Robinson both here and on the streets of Jerusalem, and British Jews thank him. The Jewish Board of Deputies don't represent the Jewish community.
Hold on. Listen, let's have an adult conversation, yeah? I'll ask you a question, you ask me a question. You're a journalist, I'm a journalist. I'll answer any question you want.
The Board of British Deputy Jews says you're not a journalist. They say you're a thug who represents the worst of it. That's what they say. So I'm asking you to respond to that allegation.
I'll respond to that. Have you watched any of the content I've produced since I've been in Israel?
I have, yes.
And is it good journalism? What about the interview with Thomas Hand, whose 8-year-old daughter Emily was kidnapped? Have you watched that interview?
I have seen many interviews with her. And
you're dodging the question. Answer the question. You're saying I'm not a journalist. You're saying I'm not a journalist.
In the UK, you are considered a far-right activist.
Okay. Do you call this journalism? Have you come here and spoke to any second or third generation Muslims who live in the state of Israel and asked them about Israel? Have you?
I've been coming here for 30 years.
Answer the question. Okay.
Yes.
Answer the question. Do you recognise the British government recognising a Palestinian state under the Palestinian Authority? Do you?
I have reported it because I have reported it for 30 years.
I'm asking you a question.
Without ever giving my opinion.
What's your opinion?
I'm not giving my opinion.
Why not?
Because I am a journalist who's been reporting
Shall I answer this? I'm not giving my opinion.
Fine.
You're very happy to give your opinion about Tommy Robinson.
So let me give you a message to the Board of Deputies, Jews. You do not represent the British Jewish community. You have stood with a two-state solution. You can't have a two-state solution with terrorists or jihadists. I don't support that. I'm a Zionist. I believe in a homeland for the Jewish people. There's 55 Islamic nations. Let the Jews have one. This is their homeland. Historically, biblically, it's their land. Okay, there's no argument about it. I don't support Hamas. I'm totally opposed by Hamas. You have travelled here, you've took all your time. This is what you call journalism. Do you want to know what journalism is? What I've done in South Tel Aviv. Do you want to know what journalism is? What I've done at the Nova Festival. Do you want to know what journalism is? What I've done since I've been here. And I guarantee you, British Jews and Jews around the world will watch my journalism and they'll applaud it, and they're going to watch your journalism and be ashamed of it. That's the reality. There's between me and you, you say you've been a journalist for 30 years. How many people are watching your journalism? You don't understand it yet, but you are literally like dying with a terminal illness. You are finished. No one cares about the mainstream media. They watch us. We are now the media. Now, you don't like that, I understand that. And that's why your producers and the government, they want you to fly here and they want you to come here and attack us. But what you don't understand is, when you come here to attack us like this, more people are going to support us. People hate you. They've had enough of your lies. What have you, your lies about Israel since the start of this conflict? And then you have the audacity to come to the state of Israel and stand here and attack me whilst I'm coming to tell the truth about Israel. That's you, you're Channel 4, okay? Everyone's had enough of you. How many people do you think watch, or actually, how many people do you think actually, generally, as you've seen when I've asked you some questions here today, I've simply asked you some simple questions which you won't give your opinion of. People know when I answer, I mean it. They know the work I do, I care about. You don't care. You will say whatever for your bosses. I won't. I will come, I will find the truth, and I will report it. That's what I do, okay? So unfortunately, for Channel 4, which you've done hit piece after hit piece after hit piece, you haven't just done hit piece against me, you've done hit pieces against Israel. You've been pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas. That's your reporting, okay? That's your reporting, not mine. I stand on the side of freedom, democracy, equality. This is a Western civilization which is under threat and surrounded by jihadist nations. That's why I'm here. I'm here to show solidarity after October 7th, and I'm here on a fact-finding mission to give the British public the facts on what it's like in the state of Israel. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Tell the board of deputies I said hello.
Can you Channel 4, isn't that the one that Pakistani woman, Bushra, whatever her name is, the one on she was on that Channel 4, go back to where you, some show on Channel 4, I'm pretty sure, is it not? Do you know who I'm talking about, Bushra?
I know who you're talking about. I don't watch Channel 4.
She was Channel 4.
No one watches Channel 4
I just want, do you know that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's her name? Let's look her. Oh, it's funny because I just wonder if you ever confronted her. She's been.
I've never heard of her, sir.
Can I ask you, because the Board of Deputies support the Islamophobia bill being passed, yeah? The Board of Deputies are on record trying to pass the Islamophobia bill. If the Islamophobia bill was passed, it would make it illegal to tell the truth about Hamas, what happened on October 7th, and about Islamic rape gangs. That's the Board of Deputies. What do you think about the Islamophobia bill? Do you think we should have an Islamophobia bill which makes it illegal to criticise Islam?
I don't report Britain.
No, I'm asking.
I report from Israel.
You report from Israel. Okay, so you report from Israel. So do you think that we should recognise a Palestinian state under the control of the Palestinian Authority? Simple question, yes or no?
I'm not going to answer it because I'm a journalist who doesn't give my opinion, unlike you. I'm a journalist who reports objectively.
Reports objectively. You call this objectively.
I'm not giving my opinion, am I?
You call this attack. You call this.
What do you think of Tommy Robertson?
I'm asking you a question.
You've come here without. You've come here. You could have watched my journalism since I've been here and reported on that. You could have reported on what we found when we went into South Tel Aviv. You could have reported on what we found when we met Thomas Hand. You could have reported on any of these things. We've done lots of positive work since we've been here. You could have reported on that. You've come here with a preconceived article already written with an attack from the British Jews who hate Tommy Robinson, who says he doesn't represent us. You've already wrote your news piece. You've come here to get your little 2-second soundbite and then to go home. That is not journalism.
The Likud party is hosting him in Tel Aviv. That's the mainstream party.
It's not journalism.
The Likud party is hosting him. This is extremist. How? The Likud party is hosting him in Tel Aviv, right?
Well, I thought it was the Minister of Diaspora, Mr. Chikli.
No, tonight's show. Tonight is a Likud party.
It
doesn't matter. You
Likud is the mainstream governing party, correct? Yes.
It's the governing party.
So the Likud Tel Aviv is hosting him. This sounds pretty mainstream in the center of Israel.
The point is, you've come here with a preconceived article already written to get a sound point as an attack, as a headline, to say that attack me from mainstream establishment organisations who are not working on behalf of the British Jews.
With respect.
Yes.
You don't know why I've come here, and I have been coming here for 30 years,
yes.
And you are a very small story in a much bigger story.
But here you are, though. Here you are.
That is correct, yes.
And here you are working for Channel 4.
Thank you.
And more people will watch my live stream.
The Jewish Board of
Thank you very much.
Why do the Jewish Board of Deputies get to define who's a journalist? Since when are they any sort of authority that you take them seriously? Like if somebody doesn't call you a journalist, is that automatically a question for you to
That's
ask?
what I said.
You asked him. You said the Jewish Board of Deputies says you're not a journalist.
No, I
what
didn't.
would your
I said
response
they
be?
said he was a thug.
And you said he's not a journalist. People are watching this live. There's thousands watching live. That's what you said. You said that they said he's not a journalist. Why do they get to define who's a journalist? They don't speak for Jews. Secondly, I don't speak for journalists. But now you're denying saying it. So, guys,
have you watched any of my documentaries?
I haven't.
You haven't?
I'd recommend Panodrama.
So you haven't watched any of my documentaries?
I haven't.
You've come here to do a news piece, but you have watched my footage since I've been in Israel. And is that journalism?
So many news organizations since the beginning of the war have been so biased against Israel. You don't have to give your opinion outright in stated form to really still give your opinion over. And so this reporter who's claiming that she's been even keel, and they know that their news network has been anti-Israel since the beginning. And so Tommy Robinson is correct over here when he says that he asked her flat out, do you believe in a Palestinian state that's governed by the Palestinian Authority? That same Palestinian Authority that pays pay for slay, meaning that they're not Hamas, they're not an open terrorist group, but they are sort of like a mild or cold terrorist group in the sense that they fund terrorism. The pay for slay means that if somebody does a terrorist activity that comes from the so-called West Bank, that family is compensated for the terrorist activities that were done. And so you can't have a peace partner, you can't have a Palestinian state that's run by somebody that wants your destruction. Peace doesn't work like that. And so this is correct to call her out, and to call out all news organizations that toe the party line of being even keel and non-biased when they in fact actually are just mouthpieces for terrorism. If you like this content overall, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Take care.